players put in over the offseason, the training camp preparation, it pays off right here and now.
The shot misses. Chicago with the ball. This game against Los Angeles here, their first look at the Clippers.
And they swept the team last season, got the upper hand, and sustained the momentum.
But hey, it's a different season, and anything can happen.
And so here are the Clippers. After the basket by Chicago. The shot's good.
Such a hard finish. Robert is a tough customer. He'll fight through contact when he has to.
Levine. It's good on the putback.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
Outside Covington. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Levine.
Not the efficient start they were hoping for. Only 1 for 4 from the field. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
What an effort from Wall on the play, refusing to let the foul stop him from taking the shot.
To give you an idea of how good the Bulls were last season, they spent 56 days atop the Eastern Conference, but ultimately they couldn't overcome the injury to Lonzo Ball.
Now here's Levine. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
Here's George. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game. And Smitty, that was the story in the East last season. So many injuries.
It was, B.A., both in the regular season and in the playoffs. They had that next man up mentality. But when one of your stars goes down, there's not much you can do.
Here's Vucevic. And Vucevic slams it in.
Instinctual pass by Zach LaVine doesn't hesitate to feed the wide open man.
Chicago foul.
Knocks it loose. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here.
Second team foul.
Right side wall. It's Powell on the wing. Clock at 6.
Tony Bradley. Obi White
uses the glass to finish the layup.
We see this every night from Norman Powell, putting on his hard hat and going to work.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Drummond double team. And there's a whistle. That goes on Robert Covington. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul.
Here's Bradley.
First team foul.
Tries again. And the officials call goaltending. So they'll award the basket.
Just taking it right to the rim. And no one was there to greet him.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Substitution on the court.
Jackson down low. The layup off target. Chicago leading. And grant a career resurgence for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, B.A. After dealing with injuries, even at one point considering walking away from the game, he's found renewed success, and he's shown he's got plenty left in the tank.
That one goes. Count it.
Hustle points count just like any others. That's a great play.
Down low. Here's Zubac. Back to Jackson. Here's Kennard. Kicks it out to Jackson. Up top, Morris. Rebounded by Green.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
White on the wing. In his last outing, 10 points for him. Drummond. And the layup falls.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
The Clippers trail. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And it's slammed in by Zubac.
I like when Reggie Jackson is seeking out his teammates. He could have took that shot, but his teammate, he was wide open.
2-second difference between shot and game clock.
The defense was begging him to take that shot, and he took the bait, but you can't blame him.
Kicks it out to Kennard. Gets the three to fall.
Always working to find open territory. Kennard's lethal in catch and shoot.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Dragic.
Into the game for your
You want unselfishness, but you also need to keep it under control.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. It's the Bulls. They're up by 1. And court.
The Clippers, 13. Ladies and gentlemen.
And getting it going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
Well, there's no reason to take risky shots when you can collect points at the rim.
Especially at the start. You want to get something positive going and establish your rhythm.
Here's DeRozan. Driving to the basket. Oh, breaks the dunk off the deceptive pump fake. Here's Batum. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Running with a full head of steam, Nicholas Batum not making it easy for the defenders.
Yeah, back in the day when I was playing, the Clippers were always an easy win. Now, LA is consistently a playoff team. Boy, oh boy, how times have changed. Prime. They won the division for the first time in Clippers history. Team record 56 wins. That year was big in the turnaround for LA.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Paul George has certainly endured his share of criticism in the past, but he said, quote, "I can't worry about that. It comes with the job. I am who I am. They can judge me on what they want. I'm going to go out there and hoop and give it everything I've got." And guys, he brings a lot to the table.
No question. He is elite, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Vucevic. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist. Vucevic has got 6.
Good physicality inside from Vooch. He's not afraid to mix it up with the defender. All this means is he has to be careful. Don't want to pick up a cheapie and get sent to the bench with 3 fouls.
First team foul.
Jackson, left side. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. You know, with all the dunkers out there, some players make sure they don't end up on too many posters. Grant, you ever make a business decision?
Yeah, you know, I made a few business decisions through my career. Look, as a competitor, you want to make sure that you can play defense, give it your all, contest at the rim when you feel that you can. But when someone like a Vince Carter in the midst of insanity, that's when you make a business decision. And that's a smart decision. I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Outside Levine. Another miss. He's 1 for 4 from the field.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And the dunk by Jackson.
A decisive finish for Reggie Jackson at the rim.
A true utility player, Smitty. Marcus Morris brings a diverse skill set to the court.
He does. Marcus is a hard-nosed, gritty defender who can play either 4 spot or even center at times. Plus, he's a reliable scorer and a solid 3-point shooter.
4 on the clock. Here's Williams. Here's Vucevic. Pass to Williams. Here's Levine. And again, Chicago, no good. Now Los Angeles with it. Their defense has only allowed 4 points in the quarter. And he gets it to go. And now it's an 8-point Los Angeles lead.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. it's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Look, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
One more time for
To the middle. Here's Drummond. Oh, and again, unable to change momentum here. .103 left in the first half of this one. Here's Leonard. Off target. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. So it's Chicago now. 8-point game. Here's Dragic. Here's Bradley. Bulls keep it alive. Here's Drummond. Second chance effort. Oh, he missed the layup. He had him with the pump fake. Knocked loose. And stolen by Covington. To the inside. Wall gets the bucket.
They're really working the paint now.
Outside White. Here's Drummond. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
This is what happens when Drummond gets the ball in deep. Either he makes the shot, gets fouled, or sometimes both.
Powell outside. And Powell with the stuff.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Outside White. Here's Bradley. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Bradley's got his third basket on the night right there. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers.
With the score, the Bulls 20. The Clippers.
Plenty of basketball left in this one.
Make some noise, fans.
And it's the Bulls with the ball.
And only Chicago.
Outside Levine. Soft touch off the glass. Levine's gotten his second bucket.
What body control from Zach LaVine. Terrific at keeping his composure even while under pressure.
Out to Leonard. Second shot opportunity. And the layup is good off the glass. Leonard's got his first 2 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Oh, they stuffed it out. Wow.
Goes to
Well, we know Leonard's an elite two-way machine, but there he shows us the artistry.
And Kawhi Leonard, one of 3 perimeter players to win back-to-back Defensive Player of the Year awards. It's him, Sidney Moncrief, and a young Dennis Rodman.
They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Pass to DeRozan. The shot off that time. Ooh, nice D from George. And for his career, Kawhi Leonard has more steals than fouls, Greg.
You know, B.A., he and Jimmy Butler, I believe, the only 2 players to achieve that after a decade in the league. A pretty remarkable achievement.
Banked it in off the glass.
Paul George.
George has got his second bucket of the night.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
Here's Vucevic. And the power finish by Vucevic.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
The problem is your opponent is making big plays as well. I'll be curious to see the response. That's his 4th foul of the evening. He needs to be careful now. Pick and choose where to be aggressive.
Checking into the game.
Here's Covington over Vucevic. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to belong to Nikola Vucevic.
Opposing defenders know what Robert Covington is capable of, giving him no room.
And so he hits both. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
In terms of offense, the Clippers have been up and down in recent years. When they're healthy, they're dangerous. When they're not, it's a struggle.
Morris. Drummond grabs the miss.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
Flying in with the one-hand slam.
That right there was a statement finish. Timeout called, the Clippers.
Timeout call.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
1:44 left in the third quarter. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
I'll tell you, those finishes are always extra special when they come from your point guard.
Oh, forget about his passing. Can we see more dunking?
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Dragic misses. And Smitty with the Clippers, it shows how important depth is to an NBA offense.
Yeah, you know this. It's great to have a powerful first unit. But if your second unit can't carry its weight, it's a fragile situation.
And the jam by Drummond.
Alex Caruso, he can make that pass in his sleep.
Pass to Batum. Back to Morris. Rebound by the Bulls. Dragic outside. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a three-point play. The Bulls making a switch here.
Reggie Jackson.
And about Caruso, he's not a stat stuffer, Smitty, but he does everything.
No doubt about that, B.A. Not flashy on the court, but at the end of the night, he's done a little bit of everything. The ultimate floor general.
Yes, it's good. Zubac has got 6 points.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
An uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times. Did you see the air Drummond gets underneath him? Allows for time to be creative.
Jackson outside. Misses the three. Here's Green. And it's hammered home by Green.
And for those who criticize Drummond facilitating, I say rewatch that play. He's improving.
That's the end of the third quarter with a score. The Bulls, 35.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
Please give a big round of applause for your Gold Youth Dance Team.
Now Jackson. And the layup is good.
The defense having to respect Jackson's outside game. That opened up things for him in the inside.
And he makes it. White's got his first bucket in this one.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Morris outside.
Chicago foul. Ayo Dosunmu. 5th personal foul. First team foul. Checking into the game for your
to the wing on the left.
Patrick Williams.
Morris outside. 6 on the shot clock. Over Williams. Again, the Clippers score. And we played through about a minute here in the 4th. Here's Levine.
Oh, wow. An explosive, high-level athlete. You see why Zach has won multiple dunk contests.
Jackson can't get it to go. Chicago trailing here. Inside. Pass to Dosunmu. Up top, Vucevic. And that one falls. His 5th basket in 7 tries.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Time called here. The Clippers decide to talk it over.
And a different kind of score. DeRozan attempted 741 mid-range jumpers last year. Almost 300 more than anyone else.
For the Clippers, time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Guys, at the last break, I listened to Tyronn Lue address the team. So far, he's happy with their play, but he wants to prevent any kind of a letdown. He told the team, stay aggressive. Don't play not to lose. We want to push the action and try to break their spirit.
All right, appreciate it, Allie.
I have to admit, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
And that one's good. Covington. And Grant DeRozan, high volume from the mid-range and extremely accurate.
B.A., he consistently makes about half those shots. And defensively, that's his favorite area. But his ball handling and vertical negate anything you throw at him.
Leonard on the wing. And the dunk by Leonard.
Finishing that possession with an exclamation mark. Kawhi making his presence felt.
4th quarter play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. Shot is good by Levine.
High offensive IQ. He makes great reads and adjustments on the fly. Letting it all hang out when George takes flight. Just enjoy the show.
They double-team Vucevic. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And it's the Bulls with the ball. Right side, Levine. Kicks it to DeRozan. And again, it's Chicago.
Nice read on that play by DeRozan. Came off the pick and took what the defense gave him.
Here's Wall. The 3, George. No luck on that one. Levine with it. Guarded now by George. Pass to DeRozan. Right side, Levine. A clear look for Vucevic. And it's good. Credit Levine with the assist.
Confident from anywhere on the floor. Vucevic showing off.
They double team George. Out to Powell. Back to George. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He drops the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
No one produces like Paul George does. He elevates your team's abilities in any situation.
And the dunk by DeRozan.
Loaded up with a lot of confidence, DeMar DeRozan can be a big-time performer.
It's Powell on the wing. And the foul called on Paul George. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
And here's Levine. Outside, Williams. To the paint. Here's DeRozan. Tries again. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
DeRozan simply rising to the occasion with that make. Huge shot.
Free throw shooting comes into focus in tight games. As usual, he's up to the task.
Grant, they'd love to milk the clock here.
No question. They're in a great situation right here.
6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
You know what? They're focused right now. Every possession has to yield points.
Vucevic's shot is off. Now here's Leonard. It's Covington on the wing.
Yeah, so you had to do that. I mean, can't allow them to dribble out the top.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a three-point lead.
Who better to handle this situation than Kawhi Leonard, a guy who has proven himself in clutch moments.
That should put this game on ice, not leaving any points behind.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. They're down by 4. 5 ticks left in the fourth quarter here. All right, guys, what do you think?
They're going to have to get up a quick shot and then foul immediately.
Here's Levine for 3. Doesn't go for him. So it's the Clippers taking the